More than 2 decades after Nigeria's return to democratic rule, one statement from former President Olusegun Obasanjo is once again making headlines. Reflecting on his political journey, Obasanjo described his decision to choose a running mate in the 1999 election, widely understood to refer to Atiku Abubakar, as one of the genuine mistakes of his life. The remark has reignited debate over one of Nigeria's most consequential political partnerships. Was it simply a personal reflection, or does it reveal deeper lessons about leadership, trust, and political alliances? Stay with us as we break down what Obasanjo said, why it still matters today, and how Nigerians are reacting. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has described his decision to pick former Vice President Atiku Abubakar as his running mate in the 1999 presidential election as the greatest mistake he made while in office. Obasanjo made the remark on Friday during a fireside chat with veteran entertainer and activist Charles Aputa, popularly known as Charlie Boy, in Lagos at the unveiling of Charlie Boy's foundation and his memoir, 999, a memoir in tribute to late Justice Chukwudiffu Aputa. Responding to a question on the biggest mistake he made as president, Obasanjo said no active leader could claim to have served without making mistakes, but singled out his choice of vice president as one he would not repeat. What I have found in my own life is that what could have been all my life, mistakes that could have been fatal, God had taken care of them for me, Obasanjo said.
The man I pick as my running mate, my number 2.
Che,
if I had known him as I came to know him later, I would not have picked him.
You're talking about Atiku, your VP?
My vice president. I don't know what name you want to give him, but my vice president. And I mean that, not true. But, of course, what I know about him later makes me thank God, because God did not allow his actions and reactions to overwhelm me or to divert my own
focus
from Nigeria or to harm Nigeria.
When Charlie Boy asked the former president to name one mistake, Obasanjo replied, "Mistake when I was in government. The man I picked as my running mate, my number 2, if I had known him as I came to know him later, I would not have picked him." When Charlie Boy sought clarification on whether he was referring to Atiku, Obasanjo replied, "My vice president. I don't know what name you want to give him, but my vice president, I mean that." The former president said that, in retrospect, he would not have chosen Atiku as his deputy. Of course, what I know about him later, well, thank God, because God did not allow his actions and reactions to overwhelm me, or to divert my own focus from Nigeria, or to harm Nigeria even, he said. And there's no bitterness, because he did things he believed he should do, and God did the things God had to do, which enabled me to achieve what I was able to achieve. Obasanjo also reflected on the Nigerian civil war, rejecting suggestions that it amounted to genocide and insisting that the military campaign was aimed at preserving the country's unity. The civil war was traumatic to all Nigerians. It hurt some maybe a little bit harder than others, depending on where, but the civil war was bad for all Nigerians, he said. According to him, he took deliberate steps during the war to minimize civilian casualties, citing the recapture of Owerri as an example. "I did not drop a single bomb inside Owerri, because it would be destructive. It would have killed innocent civilians. I dropped my bombs short of Owerri and beyond Owerri, to warn people that we are coming home," he said. Obasanjo and Atiku were elected on the platform of the People's Democratic Party in 1999 and served together until 2007. Their relationship later deteriorated over political disagreements during Obasanjo's second term in office. Political disagreements over governance, policy direction, and succession eventually led to a public and highly contentious split. Since leaving office, both leaders have often expressed differing views on national politics and governance. Political analysts say the latest comments highlight the importance of trust and compatibility in executive leadership. They note that the relationship between a president and vice president can have a significant impact on policy implementation, political stability, and government effectiveness. Supporters of Obasanjo argue that he was simply sharing personal leadership lessons with young Nigerians. Others believe the comments inevitably carry political significance because of the long history between the two former leaders. As of the time of this report, there has been no new official response from Atiku Abubakar specifically addressing the renewed attention on Obasanjo's remarks. Analysts also caution that while historical reflections are important, Nigerian voters remain more focused on present-day issues such as the economy, inflation, job creation, education, healthcare, electricity, and national security. Whether the former president's comments influence future political conversations remains to be seen. What is clear is that the relationship between Olusegun Obasanjo and Atiku Abubakar remains one of the most discussed political partnerships in Nigeria's democratic history. We will continue to monitor developments and bring you balanced, verified updates as more information becomes available. If you found this report informative, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss trusted updates on Nigerian politics, governance, and breaking news. Now we'd like to hear from you. Do you think political partnerships play a decisive role in the success of any administration? Share your views respectfully in the comments below. Thank you for watching.